Well, you know what time it is. Obviously, you saw the thumbnail and you clicked on over here. Welcome back to the Nerd Castle, everybody. We're checking out Project Zomboid, and this is actually inspired. I saw Mathis playing Project Zomboid again, and I was like, well, damn, if Mathis is playing it, maybe I should check it out again. It's been a while since I checked this game out, but it looks like I've been going through some of the update logs and whatnot, and this is one of those games that has taken a really long time to develop. Like, the development team has really had kind of a troubled go of it. Like, they developed the game, and then their studio got robbed, and like all their beta copies got stolen, and so they had to start building from like a previous build again, and it was just like, oof. And so this game has been in development since 2014 or 2013 in there, but it seems like the ball is starting to roll again at like a rapid pace with the game. They're working on the AI and a bunch of other stuff, and so I'm excited to check it out. We see you were infected quite recently. No, I think I'm good. I'll piece it together. I think I'll be okay. We'll go with, there's two scenarios right here. There's 6 months later and there's 1 week later. I like 1 week later just because it's more fun. Like, there's lots more stuff to gather and you can slowly watch the world kind of like fall apart. This one right here, there's not going to be a lot of loot around or anything else like that. It's a very, very difficult start. And so it's up to you which one you want to go with. I prefer this one right here just because I'm a looter. I enjoy running around and like finding things. And if I'm playing a game and I can't find loot, I tend to kind of lose my attention span moves on, all right? I like loot-happy games, and so that's why 1 week later works very, very well for me. But if you're the kind of person that likes scarcity and really, really scrounging, then 6 months later is probably for you. I don't really care what map we play on. We can go with the classic Muldraw map. I'm experienced with West Point and Muldraw. I've never played Riverside or Rosewood. Neither of these have ever been played by me, so maybe we'll try a new map. We'll try out Rosewood. How about that? So there's our character right there, Albert Sanders. Obviously, that's not going to be the name that we keep. I'm actually okay with the way that he looks right now. Like, I'm totally fine with it. Normally, I want to fiddle with things, but I like it. Instead of Albert Sanders, I think his name is going to be Bagabit Bronson. There we go. Sounds good. That's the stuff right there. We get to choose our background as well right now. And so we start out with 8 points that we can spend on whatever we want, or you can go with these pre-builds right here. It's up to you what you want to do. I would suggest you have decent carpentry skill. The last time I played the game, it was very, very difficult to level up carpentry from 0. And so, like, having at least a bare minimum amount of carpentry seemed to be kind of helpful. We can do this right here. Now, that looks good. Carpentry, fitness, and strength. He can be a construction worker. And then maybe we'll go with, let's see, make more noise when moving. I don't think I want that. All thumbs is good, though. I think I could deal with all thumbs. Like, all thumbs is kind of a pain, but it's not the worst thing that's ever happened. So, you know, we loot items slower. These are the end times. There was no hope of survival. This is how you died. Chances are we're going to die pretty horribly. I haven't played this game in a really, really long time, so I'm interested to dive back into it, kind of see how things have changed. I'll basically have to relearn the controls and everything. Alright, so here we are. Apparently there's climate change now. So I guess the weather will change on us. So knowing the temperature, there are digital watches that can show it. Okay. Sounds good. Wind chill will affect your body but won't show a direct difference in temperature on your digital watch. Keep an eye on your moodles to see what's impacting you. Okay, so there is new stuff that we're going to have to deal with along the way. I'm going to move that over to there. We've got an endorsed message by the Democratic Party over here. So apparently electricity and everything is still running. Hopefully we have no zombies left inside of here. What I'd like to do is close the curtains in every single room. Until we close the curtains, we're not going to be safe. What's our inventory looking like? So on that side, we have no backpack. So let's equip a backpack on our back real fast. We've got an alarm clock. So there we go. We've got a backpack. We can carry stuff around. Hopefully we can find a decent weapon in here too. Let's close down the curtains. What do we have in here? Can I loot these? No, that's just a counter. Okay. There's nothing inside of there. We've got matches and a rubber band on that side. We've got a little bit of food inside of there. We've got some radishes. We've got some basic food that we've got to worry about. Let's go ahead and we're going to close the curtains over here. We're going to kill off the TV. I don't want to disassemble it, but I do want to turn it off because it's making noise. And I definitely don't want zombies coming around. The zombies in this game can perceive and they can hear you. So just be careful. Can we do anything with the van over here? Do we have... What's in the back? Can we loot the back of the van? Doesn't look like it, but there are vehicles in the game now. The animation looks cleaner, so that's good. So what can I do with this vehicle mechanics? What's wrong with this thing? Let's take a look at it and see what we got here. So in our van, it looks like everything is good with the van. We just don't have the keys, maybe? We've got a key ring over here. Do we have a car key? Doesn't look like we have a car key, strangely enough. So we would have to find the car key in order to get this working, unless the key is already in it. If the key is already in it, we might be able to do something right there, but we don't have the key. Okay, so the key's not available. That means we gotta find the key somewhere, and honestly, the key might not be around. Sometimes you just don't find the key to the car that you're looking for. We can scavenge around a little bit if we want to. We've got a garbage bag. I'll take the empty bottle for sure. Let's take the empty bottle. That's a very, very useful object, and we're gonna want that for later, so maybe put that inside the school bag, please. Or not, you know, or don't put it inside of there. That's cool. I can dig with my hands right here. We can remove with grass. We can forage, although I'm not too sure what time it is or what we're doing right now. I think we'll just have a look around. So there's a zombie over there. Let's maybe not go that way until we've got a weapon. Is there any kind of shed or anything over here that we can use? Doesn't look like it. Bummer. Was kind of hoping we find something to fight with, but I guess that's not going to be an option for right now. So we're alone. We're in the middle of nowhere. It looks like we're not in an area where we have... Oh, there's a neighbor's house right there. Let's check the front door real fast and see if we can get in. There's a zombie over there. I'm going to sneak. Door's good. Nothing inside the box. I accidentally smacked this and made a bunch of noise. There's a bed sheet right there. We're probably going to need that, so we'll tear that up for bandages in just a minute. There's a garbage bag right there. Please don't be an enemy in here. I was going to say, if there's a zombie inside this building, it's really going to suck for us. Fill the empty bottle with toilet water real fast. Yeah, fill it on up. Perfect. We're going to need as much water as we can carry. Water is going to be like a major resource for us. Otherwise, we're going to struggle. So we're in an unfortunate situation right now. We still haven't found a weapon or anything else that's viable for protecting ourselves, which is going to be a pretty major detriment for us, especially since we've got a zombie on our tail now. But we did find our way down to the road, so that's a plus. Unfortunately, it's looking like they've put us in like a rural area, and I don't know if rurality is what I'm looking for right now. Let's go ahead and put a gap in between us and the rest of the horde, and we'll try to find another place here. I'm not saying we have to live at the house that we started in. There's someone in here. Sounds like in that room, maybe. Got a bunch of books in here. Let's go ahead and shut that down real fast. There's a Zed right there. Damn, we got a lot of zombies around. We got issues. I was really hoping we would spawn in with like a weapon around. There, remove the broken glass real fast. Got some headphones. Some sheets. A pistol. That's not really helpful. Like, it'd be nice to have, but for now, this place is a little hot. Like, I'm interested in being in the market. Oh, no. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? He's a speedy zombie. That's a zombie. He's got some wheels on him. Okay. Now, we can deal with him. Like, even if we're unarmed, we can smack him if we need to. But I'd rather put a little bit of a gap in between me and him. Maybe lose him around the backside of the building, possibly. There's another one over there. The shed is a pretty good option for finding things like baseball bats. Or maybe like some other stuff. So we got a lug wrench right there, some duct tape, some charcoal. Very, very... There we go. Now we're talking. Now we've got the goodies. Let me get these hammers. I should be able to protect myself with this stuff. And let me... I'm going to equip that primary for right now. This hammer right here is going in the backpack. Come on. Hurry it along. I believe in you. You can do this. I believe in you. I know you're slow to put things in the pack, but I need you to be in on this. There we go. We've got a hunting knife. I'll definitely take that with me. We've got Premium Technologies ham radio. We've got some fishing tackle. I'll 100% take that. The wood glue is very useful, as is the wire. We got more wood glue right there. A welding mask. Can I wear that? I don't know if the welding mask is going to be inherently altogether that useful. We got another hammer right there. We got 5 nails. We got a sack, some wire, some glue, some adhesive. Yeah, I'm going to take all this. Now, the only thing that could go wrong right here is if the zombies are outside. Ooh, a fishing rod. Nice. Okay, so we got a fishing rod. Teach a man to fish and all that. Teach a man to fish. So we're sitting on 4 out of 12 right now. I will take the wire. I'll take the charcoal, I guess. Oh, it weighs 8. Never mind. I don't want it. All right, so now we've got a weapon, so we can actually fight back if a zombie decides to give us a little bit of attrition. We should be able to give him a nice little love tap upside the head. What I'd like to do in this episode is I'd like to clear out an area of the block that we can live in. I think that's probably our first priority, is really trying to ensure... She's down. Perfect, and she's dead. So we got some shoes and some other stuff, but not really that useful. I'd like to find some sheets or something around, but let's focus on combat for right now. Sort of like decking a few of these guys and seeing if we can lay them down. Yeah, I need you to not be up anymore. He's dead. He dropped a little bit of loot, but nothing that I'm interested in. Let's go ahead and take a little trip around the block. Couple of you guys right there. That's okay. I'm alright with that. He's down already. We've already slain him. There's another one over here. I want to clear this little area out if I can manage it. Man, we are like good at killing people. We've done a really solid job at breaking scalps right here. It's kind of dark and terrifying in here, but value tire. Some planks and some metal sheets, but nothing else. Alright. But at least we got a shed in the back. I may actually claim this house. Hey. Yeah, I'm gonna need you guys to go ahead and stop. If you could back off me, that'd be great. Come on, finish her off. There we go. Perfect. So now we just want to listen, and we want to make sure there's no more zombies in the house, because we killed those guys. They will definitely hear it if there's zombies in the house. Baseball bat right there. Very nice. We've got some clothing in here. Nothing else that's looking too crazy. Cordless phone. Another zombie in the living room. Alright, well, let's go to war out here. 2 more zombies in the living room. Unfortunate. Alright, he's down. Is there anybody in the corner over here? I'd like to sort of make sure there's nobody in the corner. We also want to be careful about breaking windows over here. Yeah, I saw that. You tried to get me. It's nice to see that my Zomboid skills are not gone. For a newer player, that juke right there is kind of hard to pull off, but you got to kind of know the attack zones of the enemies that are coming after you. Alright, there's another one down. This place is going to be tough. We're going to have to board up a lot of these windows and whatnot if we wanted to keep ourselves safe and actually sleep here. I don't hear any other whumpings and thumpings. Whumpings, thumpings, am I right? Are you not here? Oh, a padded jacket. Nice. They added new clothing. Sweet, to go along with the whole winter thing. We got baseball bats around. That's good. We got building supplies inside of here. Shotgun shells, another hammer. Okay. I'm thinking this is looking like a winner. I'm thinking this might be our house right here. Let's take a little trip around the block, though, and just kind of make sure that there's no zombies around. We've got 1 set of planks in the back, and we've got a few nails, which means we can board up, like, one of these windows. But, like, we're going to need more than that if we really want to make this place secure. You go ahead and stop it here. I would very much prefer it if you would not exist anymore. If you get the crunching noise, that's how you know they're dead. If they still make like a oof noise and it doesn't make a crunch when you hit them, that means they're still very much alive. I guess as alive as The Walking Dead can be, alright? We're definitely got to level up our blunt skill a bit. We're definitely struggling. It's okay, though. Let me get that magazine. Throw that in the backpack. We're going to need that for entertainment later on if we get if we get bored. We've got a water bottle right there. I'm going to split the stack and put that back in my inventory because what I need is for him to be able to just sip off of that while we're hanging out. We've got a week or two where the water's still going to be on and the electricity's still going to be on, so we want to make the best use of that we possibly can while we've got time. There is one safe bedroom inside this house that has no windows, no access points, no anything else, so that's a good start. Not that worried about the zombie on the other side of the fence. Instead, what I would recommend is maybe we break down the furniture from the house next door. If we break down the furniture from the house next door, that'll give us the planks that we need in order to make this place safe by comparison to how it is right now, because at the moment, it is very, very insecure. It's just not a good place for us to bed down. And so I'd like to get at least a little bit of the retrofitting done before we decide what we're going to do here. We got a West Point map. That's not that helpful, but I'll take it. Like, I think we're in Rosewood right now, so West Point is not going to be inherently that helpful. A few more zombies in here. I'm going to say we should disassemble the door for sure. We need a screwdriver in order to do that. I mean, I can bash it. I would argue that it'd be way easier to pull off, though, if we had, like, a sledgehammer or some kind of... Looks like we're hungry. Let me go ahead and we're going to eat all of those chips at the moment. An entire bag of Doritos, because that's how we do here at the Nerd Castle, all right? So I guess tracking down a screwdriver is going to be a fairly important part of this adventure, too. Oh, she's down. Nice. Okay, so we'll kill her off. We got a zombie right there. I always recommend that you bring the zombies outside and you fight them here. Oh, one shot at her. Nasty. I'll take it. So there's that pistol. We got some sheets over here. We got any, like, medicine cabinets or anything inside here? I think isolating a source. I'm going to let her in. If only to kill her. There we go. Let's bring her back this way and we'll kill her outside. Alright. Right for the forehead. Oh, nope. You can hold down the control key to go into attack mode like this, just in case you don't know how to play the game. It'll put you in kind of like wary/battle mode. We're a little bit panicked right now, which means our weapon accuracy is going to be kind of terrible. I am looking for a screwdriver. I do like the idea of food as well, but I want to be able to disassemble some tables and stuff, so I need a saw for that, unfortunately. Need a saw for that one, too. We're just kind of like lacking in the basic sundries that we need in order to get started. Screwdriver, we got a lug wrench. I didn't know if I saw one in here, but I figured we'd check one more time. Yeah, nothing so far, so I think we're going to have to look around the neighborhood a little bit more before we're going to know that we're ready to go. How is our hammer looking? Its condition is kind of rough. That's okay. As much as I don't really want to run up and down the street, it looks like we're going to explore a little bit more. I think we're absolutely going to have a look around and see if we can find anything good. Now, I am going to start collecting all the food from these locations and start bringing it all back to the house over here that we're going to be living inside of. I'm going to call it Fort Tungsten for right now. We're going to live inside Fort Tungsten for a little bit. But anyways, inside of Fort Tungsten, I think we're going to find our future. We've got a few more houses around. I think it's a really good idea that we both clear out all the zombies from this block, and on top of that, that we start looting things for what we need. I'm guessing that it's either early morning or early evening from, like, the color palette that we're getting at the moment. Let's head down this way. It looks like we've got an established trail. Maybe we'll find some kind of, like, hunter's lodge out here or something. I don't know. This is getting a little sketchy. I don't like being out in the wilderness in this game. Like, I really would prefer not to be out in the wilderness, but if we have to do it, I suppose we have to do it. Come on. Go down. There we go. I ain't that tired yet. Let's see if we can find a screwdriver around here. Phillips head, flathead, it doesn't really matter. What do you, in the UK, what do you call a Phillips head or a flathead? Screwdriver. I know you guys have a different name for it. You have to have a different name for it. You guys just call them Phillips and flatheads too. I wouldn't know. Really hoping. I'll take the bullets because we are going to want to learn to shoot at some point. Alarm clock. It looks like somebody left a radio on in here. It's so dark, though. I'm really nervous. Being in dark areas like this, very, very risky for your safety. So we got nothing but an emergency tone over here. We'll go ahead and sit him down real fast. I'm really happy with how well we're doing it, like murdering. We're doing a great job at actually, like, killing and holding our own. Dude, I know these zombies are around here somewhere. I just don't know where. Okay, so it looks like they're in that little back area. One step at a time. We'll wipe these little dudes out. We've got limited visibility right now, which is making me super nervous. I don't know if that guy got us right there. I got to check our status. He may have gotten us. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I don't see the wound thing coming up. We have slight damage. But we have no cuts, no abrasions, and no wounds. So hopefully we're okay. I don't know. We might be on course for an early death right here, which is okay. Sometimes that's just the way that Project Zomboid goes. Got more planks right there. I'm going to have to bring those with me. I need those to barricade the house we're going to be staying in. And so unless we have like 8 or 9 planks, we're really going to struggle. How heavy are those? 3. And I think that has a weight reduction of like 30 or 60%. I think we're good. We've only got a pool cue over here. We've got some carrot seeds and some strawberry seeds. If I wanted to disassemble the table, can I? Tarp. Some 9mm. Definitely take that. Sheet right there. I'm going to take the sheet. We need to make ourselves some bandages. I don't think we're wounded right now, but there we go. So we got some ripped sheets. And we can make a splint if we need to, or we can make ourselves, you know, like bandages or whatever. I think that's... Oof. Okay. All right. All right. You guys are stoked to fight. Let me get outside real fast. Open air might help out a little bit with this panic that we've got going on. The other goal was to hopefully get them separated so that it would be less of a mess to deal with on their own. Now, these guys are aggroed, so we're going to kill them off first. Perfect. We're going to get this guy over here too, but I'm going to let the panic go down for just a second so that our accuracy gets a little bit better, because I don't want to be fighting. Oh, he's going the other way. Never mind. All right, let's shut that down. Honestly, this place is a bit more isolated. It might be a better location for a lot of the windows aren't broken too. That's the other part that I'm looking at, is that like the windows are in decent shape. And that's going to be, oh, it's got a glass sliding door though. Ooh. That glass sliding door is a big risk. I don't know how I feel about that one. I think we may, this place has really good food stocks though, damn. They're really kind of trying to tempt me right now. Lots of canned food. Lots of stuff laying around that we could potentially eat. Some fresh pineapple right there. Everybody loves pineapple. Who doesn't love pineapple? I love pineapple. We still have no tools or anything that we can use in order to make the place safer, but... Oh, really? That door is locked? Shouldn't be. Another zombie back here. Let's go ahead and bust her up real fast. Come on, go down. There we go, perfect. A newspaper and a blouse, but nothing else. So we've got a couple of pros and cons right now. We've got to mull over for our first starting base. This place is isolated, and it's away from the city. Zombie densities are higher in the city, and there's a better chance of a horde rolling through and wrecking up our base. However, this puts us further away from the city where all of the good loot is going to be at, meaning we've got a much further runtime in order to get there, and we might be tired by the time we arrive, or if we end up getting trapped in the city, tired, wounded, whatever else, it's going to take us a lot longer to get home and heal ourselves. Upshots of this place, safety. Downside, hard to scavenge. Other place is not secure, but once secured, it's closer to the city and will allow us to get access to the things we need much more rapidly in the case that something goes wrong and we need like antibiotics or we need guns or we need ammo or anything else. So really, I think the question is right now we're talking about loot versus security. I'm kind of leaning towards security being the better call. This place is going to be much more difficult to secure given the amount of windows and the amount of glass sliding doors and stuff like that. But if we can get it secured, I think this place is going to be mighty fine. So it really just depends what we want to go for. That being all said and out of the way, we are out of time for the day. So my name is Splattercat. This is the first episode of Project Zomboid. Hope you guys have enjoyed it so far. I saw Mathis playing this game, and it inspired me to get started with it again. I will see you all later. Thank you for stopping on in. If you wanted to get the game, there's a link down below. The game is still in active development. Don't forget to leave a like on the video. It helps me out as a content creator more than you know. It's rough out here for us indie guys nowadays, and so we can take every little bit of help that we can get. Thank you for stopping on in. Hi do, and take care, everybody. I'll see you next time.